Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope we're all doing awesome this evening. So I am not going to take up too much of your time. My name is Ubogi Pengu, full-time network marketer, cryptocurrency enthusiast, and trader. And yo, guys, we have under 3 months. I think we just have over 80 days left until the end of the year. This is the perfect time, to get in front of information that is obviously going to help you end 2021 with a bang and, tick off some of those goals, some of those milestones that we've been postponing every single year. But tonight, I am not your speaker. I am not your presenter. I will be introducing none other than our favorite, Kuda, all the way from Zimbabwe. Kuda, are you there?
Hello, Bongi. Yes, I am here. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So can I take over now?
The floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the call. I would love to welcome everyone who's on the call. And if we have chats here, can you please comment where you're joining us from, your name and where you're joining us from? I just need to shout out your name as I share my screen, and let me know if you guys can see my screen. Okay, I just need to shout out your name. Miss Blue from London. Welcome, Miss Blue, to the call. Absolutely. Do you have any more people that are coming in on board? Just comment in the comment section where you're joining us from as well. I would love to have one more person or two so that I know that how things. So let us actually jump into the meeting tonight. So the meeting tonight is brought to you by Team 123 International, and you're going to be talking about automated intelligence trading system with RealQ. The purpose of this training really is, and the other people around the world have decided to take part in, and we just want to share with you what we are doing. And at the end of this presentation, we really want to invite you to be part of what we are doing. So the person that invited you really cares about you, and they want you to know about what's happening and how other people are actually making money. So we're going to be fair enough and explain how it works, and then we're going to definitely invite you to come and work with us. So please pay attention to what we're going to be sharing tonight, because it's really important. So the robot that you're going to be talking about is called RealQ app. Okay, it's an AI. AI simply means artificial intelligence. Okay, so many of us have heard the word called AI, how technology is actually coming into our lives and helping us better our lives. Okay, so it's a mobile application that you can download from Google Play Store, or you can download it from App Store. And what this application does, it makes the decisions for us. And as you can see, this is the picture from this is the picture of the application. Let me just get my point there. This is the picture of the application. This is what you actually get. And for you to download this application, it's an invitation only platform. So you gotta be invited by someone. That's why someone invited you to be part of this training. So there is the technology that is called blockchain industry, okay, which is to some people, when they hear about it, they think that it's a miracle, because the definition that I call a miracle is not really when a person is prayed for and is healed, but when something unexpected happens, that's definitely a miracle. So the blockchain technology is a miracle to so many people. If most of you don't understand what blockchain technology is, one thing that you need to understand is that it is a technology whereby there is decentralized systems. Now, decentralized system, it means that there is no one place of ownership, okay? So the destruction of the technology called blockchain is not going anywhere and is going to be with us for a very long time. And there's also a new era, which is called crypto trading. We have been moving in times, okay? There is a time when we used to use barter trade, we used to use cash, and we all can agree together that in the future, there is going to be technology in terms of money. And this is just the beginning, and that thing is called crypto trading. And you don't want to miss that. Okay. So moving forward, we want to talk about what is called RealQ and how it works. So in this presentation, we're going to cover an overview of everything you need to know about RealQ so that you understand how it works, and then you can make a decision from there. Fair enough. Now, introduction to RealQ. RealQ is a one-click robot trading system that has made crypto trading possible for everybody, even if you don't have experience in crypto trading, by using quantification systems. Now, let us look at our lives, okay? Right now, if you need to fly to Zimbabwe, or if you need to go to United Kingdom, London, you gotta use technology somehow. You have to fly on your plane to get there. It's actually much faster. Or if you are one of those people who want to go by the sea, it will take you days or years to get there. So, leveraging a tool that is called RealQ is one of the things that you may want to do if you are a crypto enthusiast, just like me. So the RealQ robot is a trading bot. What it does, it makes decision on our behalf. It goes on the market and analyze the markets and place trades for us. So now let us look at the compound method that the RealQ application does. Okay, let's look at the first point. I really love to put my points like this so that I can, let me just use red ink right there. Okay, so that you can actually see this point that I'm actually reading. For every profit that the robot makes, it automatically buys again and sells at a high price. So that's one thing that you need to understand, is that when you deposit your money into your RealQ application, it simply means the robot is making decisions for you to make trades, and the responsibility for the robot is that it buys on your behalf and sells at profit. Okay, with proper understanding and of trade strategy, you will actually reap the benefits by this automated trading system. So just because you employed or you deployed the robot to trade for you, it simply means that the robot works 24/7 without rest. That's actually taking advantage of technology around us. If you're gonna work 24 hours, 24/7, 24 hours a day for a week, how is that going to be possible? So this is now the RealQ application that you can actually deploy to place trades on your behalf. So right now, let me explain how the RealQ works in terms of the 24/7 systems, or the 24/7 technology that it does. So one thing that you need to understand is, when the market is moving, the market moves up and down. As you can see from my chart right there, you can see that the movement is moving like this. I'm just going to try and model what's happening right there, and then there is a currency offer and a cryptocurrency opportunity. They're going to tell you that, hey, if you bought Bitcoin in 2010, you could be a millionaire right now. So they're telling us the history, but we cannot go back to that time to make a decision there. But we need to know what's happening now. And I'm going to tell you what, a lot of people are profiting from cryptocurrency because they are buying every single day. They are buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. Okay, actually using to this day. So one thing that you need to understand So one thing that you need to understand is that the robot is buying at this it's buying at this point where the price is going down, and then when the price goes up, the robot sells, and then it gives you profit. So one thing that you need to say, the market is always moving up and down. If you are into forex trading, or if you want to jump on board on your own, you don't understand that you're gonna spend a lot of to buy, and then the price goes up, you actually sell. But why do it for you? So this is how the market moves, and you need to understand that. So you can actually use technology to make the decision for us. So moving forward to another slide, let's talk about the quick facts about the robot that we use, which is called the RealQ. Number one, we have these some of these facts, and there's actually 6, and there is more that we can actually talk about anyway. So number one that we can actually talk about is it trades on our behalf 24/7. Okay, the robot trades on our behalf 24/7, 365 days a year, and then it works on Android or iOS. Okay, you can actually download on Google Play Store or Apple Store, like I've actually explained, but it's an invitation only platform. And imagine if you don't have internet in your area, the robot is gonna work. Like in Zimbabwe, there's a lot of power cuts, load shedding, and things like that. And imagine when there's load shedding and power cuts, no internet, you know that something is working very hard for you. In order to get started, basically you need activation fee of 120. Okay, you need activation fee of 120, and then you also need what we call fuel fee of $20, and then lastly you need a trading capital, which we're going to be talking about more often as we actually move forward. And there are no monthly fees that you can actually pay. A yearly fee that you pay for 120 renews every year. That's the only thing you need to pay, and the fuel fee for the robot to start working. And another fact is that your capital remains safe in your wallet. We're going to be covering again what your wallet is, so that you understand the definition of a wallet in a moment. Okay, now this is now the explanation of a wallet. I need to explain to you what a wallet is so that you get to understand what we're talking about. Now, when you become a member of RealQ, you want to make sure that you create an account either on Binance, or you can actually create an account on Huobi. So if you're going to do this manually on your own, if you search on the internet, which are the best cryptocurrency platforms to trade cryptocurrencies, you're going to come across Binance most times, and you're also going to come across Huobi. There is a lot of them out there. So how it works, so this is basically your cell phone, and you just connect your Binance account to RealQ. You connect to RealQ, or you connect to Binance. So you just have to choose one of those. So one of the questions that a lot of people ask is that, is my money safe? Okay, a lot of people ask that question, that is my money safe? One thing that you need to understand is that, you know, there's what is known as a global movement. A lot of people cannot be wrong. Like I said earlier on, if you're going to Google and check for the best places to trade cryptocurrency, you're going to find out that it's one of them is Binance, and one of them is Huobi. So what happens is that the RealQ application uses the technology that is called API. Okay, it uses a technology that is called API. API simply means a connection between your RealQ application and the platform where the money is. Okay, just like what you do with your mobile money. Okay, with your, I understand a lot of people in South Africa, they use what is known as e-wallet. Okay, you can move money via your cell phone. Okay, but the money is coming from your bank account. That means your cell phone, there is a connection between your cell phone and your bank account. That's basically the connection, and don't be confused by the word API. It's what most computer programmers call it. Now, what is in it for you? Okay, number one, besides the robot trading and making profits on a daily basis, there is also benefit that you can actually get. You get what is called the referral program that's there. though this is optional, but most people that are like me have actually decided to take part in this because there's more benefits to it if you actually participate. Now, again, there are no rank maintenance. When you actually rank up, you're not asked for more money, you actually make more money, okay? And real-time payments, if you're going to build a team, okay, whenever your team, there's an activity in your team, you actually get paid instantly, okay? No waiting periods and things like that. So if you are ready to take your financial freedom to the next level, can you just comment yes in the chat box? I'd love to know that people can actually hear me loud and clear. If you're ready to take your finances to the next level, can you just comment yes in the chat box so that I know people can actually hear me loud and clear? I'm just waiting for 1 or 2 comments to come in so that I can proceed. Tembiso says yes, Becky says yes, Tai says yes, and it says yes. Okay. So before I move forward, it's optional to do the referral program, but the robot can be working on your behalf. That's one way of actually making money. Then now let's talk about the second way of making money from the RealQ community. It's called the compensation plan. Now, the compensation plan states that if you invite other people, if you share this news with other people, just like what we are doing, we're explaining this to others, okay, so that they can take part, you get rewarded as you actually do that, okay? Have you ever bought something from Pep or from Peps or from Mr. Price and someone is asking, wow, where did you buy that nice shirt, nice dress? You always recommend Pep. So we're always doing these recommendations anyway. So now let us look at some of the terms and overview of what you get when you become when you decide to promote RealQ. Number one, there is what is known as activation bonus. Now, activation bonus is the money that you get when you refer someone either directly or indirectly. So now let's say Kuda invites Siktebi, and then Siktebi invites Kai, okay? Now, this is now the activation bonus. As your team is actually activating as they grow, you actually get that activation bonus. The second type of commission that you get what is known as trade profit. Now, trade profit is the money that you get as your team is actually participating in the trading as well. So these are the two types that can be broken down. Let me just break them down for you so that you understand what I mean. Now, activation bonus or activation gain. When someone joins your team, you refer someone, you earn what you call 40 you earn a direct bonus of $40, and then the difference is actually distributed among the teams. So what it's in, that the person that you invited comes on board, you get a direct bonus of $40, and then the rest of the tail as well. So as we move forward. Now, the trade profit now broken down or expanded. Whenever someone that you invite to participate in RealQ, the first thing that happens is that 20% of the that the profit is entitled to the robot. Then of the 20% that is above the robot and is contributed among the team. Let me explain in detail so that you understand what I mean by, let's say Okay, we can hear you. We can hear you. Amazing, 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 amazing. Absolutely. So I was saying, let me explain how it works. So it says whenever there is a trade profit, the robot is entitled to 20%. So let's say there's a trade profit of you've made a profit of $100. Okay. Now the robot is entitled to $20 of the $100. Okay, is entitled to $20. Now, out of the $20, it is then converted to 100%. Okay, the $20 is converted to 100%. Okay, and then 30% of the $20 goes to RealQ. Okay, what is 20%? 30% of what is 30% of 20? That's about $6. Okay, and then the rest $14, $70 goes to the network. It is distributed among the team. So it simply means that if you build your team, there is profit sharing that is happening as the trades are actually happening. So that is the trade profits broken down right there. Now, when you refer someone, if you become a member of RealQ today, everyone starts off with what we call V1, okay? And when you refer someone, you earn a direct activation of $20, okay? That is the money that comes your way. And then here on the profit sharing, as your team is actually growing and you get you and they're trading, you also earn from their trading activities, you also earn. The second step is that you become what is called V2. That is the second level that you come after you become a member. And for you to become a V2, you must have 3 people directly under you, okay? And these people, they have to be V1s. And then a total team members, okay? 3 people directly under you, and if they refer others, you need to have a total team members of 20. And then when you qualify for that, you get $40 for every member that you refer. And if your team members, these 3 people refer other people, you also get $10 that indirect bonus, and also your profit share actually increases. And after you become V2, you also become the next level is called V3. Now at V3 level, you need to have direct people 5, and then when you have 5 people, you need to at least have 2, at least 3 V3s. Okay, there's a lot of V's there, but it can be confusing. But you need to have 3 of V2s and a total team members of 100, and then your direct bonus. When you refer someone, you start getting $50, and also indirect you get $20, and so profit sharing, you also get what we call 40%, and there's also you unlock a level which is called peer reward. Peer reward simply means when someone in your team members, so when someone in your team actually become the same level as yours, you start getting that, you unlock that level again. And then what we call V6, just keep the slides there. Now, when you become V6, my friend, you will be swimming in money again. And you would have logged what we call a global dividend. Now, a global dividend is whereby you start earning whatever the company gets. You start getting 10% of that. So imagine we are a little over 100,000 members right now. If you get to this stage, you will be swimming in money. And mind you, as you progress in these stages, as you increase with these stages, then there is no, in some other companies, when you rank up, you're supposed to increase your profit or your investment and things like that. But the beauty about RealQ, now let me explain the income, the peer income for you, for some of you that didn't understand that part. Now, this additional benefit that you get for that is for V4 and V6. This is when your peer has a rank come to the same level, you will receive this from their teams. Like I've actually explained that when someone in your team becomes the same level as yours, you start getting these benefits when you become V4, V5, and V6. These more benefits when you just rank up and rank up and rank up. Now, just to recap the estimates that you can actually get, these may not be the exact figures, but these are estimates of what you can actually get. So number one, when you become V1, expected income is probably about $30 a day, and then V2 they earn about $30 to $100 a day, and V3 is they earn $300 and above daily, and then V4s they earn 500 and above, V5s they earn 1,000 and above, and V6 they earn 1,500 and above. So these are just estimates. When you become a member, it may not be the exact, but if you work on your way up, on your rank up, you may be getting these amounts. You may be getting these amounts of money. So let me show you some of the examples from the screenshots of the accounts. I'm not really sure if you guys can see my screen, but these are the profits that you can actually get when you become a V1, and then there's V2 profits there, and then there's V3 profits there, and then if you move on to the other slide, there is V4, V5, V6, like I've just said, the daily profit that you can actually earn. These are screenshots from real people that are making money from RealQ. Now, let me talk about if you want to get started. Like I said, the person that invited you to this presentation really cares about you, and they want you to take part in what other people are actually doing. So step number one, you need to get back to the person that invited you to look at this presentation and say, I want to get started. And then you create an account and download your RealQ application, okay, on your phone, and then you activate your account by paying the money to use the application, and then you create an account and fund your RealQ or Binance account, and then there is what we call API binding that you need to do. You have to do that, and there's also step 6. You need to do what is called a sync strategy. This is whereby you're actually picking up a strategy that will be used in your account to trade. And the step number 7, this is when you need to relax and let the robot do the work for you. And then you need to work on referring and building your team so that you increase your earning potential. So in my closing, like I said at the end of this presentation, we're going to invite you to take part, because this presentation was really basically to introduce you to the idea of RealQ and how it works. And we want you to be part of this, and we want you to be part of this movement in terms of the changes that are happening around us. Don't be left behind. A lot of people make you feel guilty by saying if you had bought Bitcoin in years back, you will be a millionaire right now. But this is a perfect vehicle that I myself have decided to take, and other people have decided to take, so that they can actually journey with us. So that being said, thank you very much for being on the call, and I'm going to hand over time to my